I'm going to start out paraphrasing a little bit of biblical history. Bear with me. So, in the Bible, there's a passage I can't remember which book, honestly, where the people are discussing the intricacies of the law, logistics, and technicalities. And they're saying, well, are we technically allowed to do this? Are we technically allowed to do that? Are we technically allowed to sell this meat that was used as a sacrifice for other deities? Because technically those deities aren't real, and well, then it's not technically tainted, so we can sell it, right? Like, oh, can we sell it to people who aren't Christian because, I mean, they wouldn't be affected, and so on. And the Apostle Paul, he cuts through all the noise and he's like, look, if you're going to do something that might cause other people to stumble, even though it's technically within the limits of the law, don't do it. Like, do better. Not just do what's technically correct, what's technically right. And I kind of like that mentality. Don't just do things because they're within the limits of the law. Don't just do things because they're technically moral, technically legal. If somebody else watching you do that is going to cause them to go, oh, well, then it must be okay if I slippery slope this on down, don't do it. If you think it might be wrong, just don't do it. Simple enough. But by that same token, I also look at the flip side of this, because one of the best feelings you can have, I feel, is if you are just going along, doing things to improve your life, to lift yourself up, other people are watching that too, not just the bad stuff. And when you lift yourself up and other people are inspired to lift themselves up as well, that's fantastic. That feels great. I've been approached by friends of mine who have told me, like, oh man, you're going back to school for your trade certification, you're doing this running, you're doing there's a weight loss journey, whatever the case may be. That's so inspiring. It makes me want to improve myself as well. I want to go back to school. I want to get a better job. I want to do X, Y, Z. And that feels amazing because all I'm doing is living my life. All I'm doing is trying to be the best me that I can become. And if me just existing can not only not cause people to stumble, but help them to feel like they want to improve themselves, that's amazing. Let's face it, I'm just a guy. I'm nobody special. But aren't we all just some person? But there's always someone watching, and there's always somebody that might be inspired. So that's my opinion, is don't just seek to avoid making people stumble. Seek to improve your life so people might see that too.